In this video, I'm going to tell you 3 steps on how you can master your emotions without suppressing or being cold. Let's go. Do your emotions ever feel like too much? Like 1 minute you are happy and enjoying your life, and another minute you are crying, irritated, or snapping. This happens because we were never taught how to manage or process our emotions properly. But it's a skill and you can learn it too. And in this video, I'm going to show you how. Hi, my name is Rekha and I make videos about self help and productivity. If you are interested in any of those topics, make sure you stick around and subscribe to this channel. Now, before we talk about managing our emotions, it is very important to understand what emotions really are. We have always been taught to hide our emotions. Don't cry, don't laugh loudly, or don't feel too much. But emotions are not our enemies, they are nothing but messengers. They actually tell you what is going on in your life. If you feel sad, it can be because there is a part of you which needs attention, care, and healing. If you are angry and irritated, maybe that is a signal that your boundary has been crossed and then you have to reflect. And in the same way, if you are feeling too happy and overjoyed, that too needs attention because it is telling you what is the thing that really connects with your soul, that makes you happy, and then you can do more and more of it. So, first of all, just stop judging your feelings and listen to them, observe them more carefully because they will tell you more about you than any self help book or video. Now, after you have identified your feelings, let's work on it step by step so you are better acquainted to manage and process it in a much healthier manner than before. Now, step number one is pause before reacting. Most of the damage happens in the first 5 minutes of the emotion. Whenever you are feeling very strong about something, just take a pause, take a deep breath, count 5, go 3, 2, 1, or do something which will just stop you from taking harsh and rapid decisions, or anything else that will stop you from reacting impulsively. So, give your brain some time to respond, not react. Step number two is name what you feel. What happens most of the times is we get so overpowered, so consumed by our emotion that we forget what it is that is we are actually feeling. Whether we are angry or whether we are jealous, whether we are just disappointed. And then there is a lot of confusion and we never pay attention to what is it actually that we are feeling and what is the root cause of it or what is the trigger. So one thing that is very important for you to get started to detach yourself from the emotion is name the emotion. Give it a label. Like speak it out loudly. I am feeling angry. I am feeling jealous. I am feeling sad. And if you can take it a step ahead, you can also mention the reason why it is that you're happening. Once you start digging into the root cause, you can see the patterns and then realize that the fundamental trigger points are more or less the same, even though the situations change. Naming the emotion helps you separate from it. Remember, you are not the emotion, you are just an observer of it. Every emotion is temporary, it is a passing phase. So you have to learn to observe it and sit still through that storm without letting it cause any damage to you. Number three, channel the emotion, don't suppress it. What we think is emotions are in our head, that it's a mental thing, but it is not just mental. Have you ever realized that whenever it is that you are feeling very strongly sad, you can also feel the pain in your chest? Or when you are feeling scared, you can feel your entire body shaking. So, emotions are not just in your mind, they are in your entire body. And just like any other energy, your emotional energy also gets trapped in your body when you don't release it, and it causes a lot of harm. And if you keep suppressing it, that wounds become more and more deep and it will one day erupt like a volcano. So it is better to process and channel it now rather than just suppressing it. And once we know that it is just energy which is trapped in our body, we can release it in very healthy ways like going for a walk or swimming or gym or even just writing out your thoughts. Anything that will help you bring it out of your body and put it out there for you. Release the energy, do not ever suppress it. And we are so used to suppressing our emotions that we actually don't know what are the healthy ways to channel them. So, if you are just getting started out, you can go for a walk or just do jumping jacks or start writing about your feelings. And as you go ahead in this journey of gaining emotional mastery, you will for yourself figure out what are the healthy ways that serve you and what are the unhealthy ways that you should leave behind. Remember that you don't have to bottle up things to be strong. Suppressing emotions is not strength. Channeling and processing it properly is where the real strength lies. And that brings me to the third part of the video where I want to tell you that you are allowed to feel and still be in control. Mastering your emotions does not mean that we are not going to feel anything ever again. We are still going to feel sad, we are still going to feel angry, and all of these overwhelming emotions are going to come us because we are human. But now, instead of suppressing it, being scared of it, and running away from it, we hold space for them. We allow it to come and go without it overpowering us, without it causing any damage to us, and without letting it control our actions. And that is the real power. So feel the emotions and then move ahead with clarity. Now, before I end this video, I want to tell you that emotional mastery is not about perfection. It is about awareness of knowing who you are, kindness and gentleness in being and accepting that person. And finally, it's about choice of choosing clarity over confusion and peace over chaos. If this video helped you, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and tell me in the comments what is the one emotion that you want to learn to manage better. That's it from my side. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.